Good Saturday morning to you. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin Cities Subaru, and 802 Honda. They're all located off of Exit 7 on Interstate 89. Current cold front crossing the region here. We got some thunderstorms associated in some parts of this cold front, and some of that may actually make it into, especially central New York. I'm expecting a major flare-up here, and then some of that will traverse east into especially western and a little bit of southern Vermont on their dying legs later on late today and into the evening hours. If we get enough sunshine here that opens up the cloud cover, we could see some of those thunderstorms a little bit stronger working into parts of western Vermont before falling apart. So here's our frontal boundary and showing the precipitation here. This is valid at 1 o'clock. We'll back up and just try to compare notes here. Looks like a fairly good analysis. Things seem to be on track. So at 1 o'clock, this is what we're expecting here. And between 1 and about 4 o'clock, we should start to see some heavier precipitation associated with some thunderstorm activity right there. Now, a lot of this is going to be decreasing as it moves into Vermont, but it's a pretty good flare up here. And this is valid at 1 o'clock. So the precipitation between approximately 7 p.m. and 1 a.m. on Sunday morning is what we're looking at here, with the maximum amounts up around 6, 7, 8/10 of an inch of rain over north central Vermont. So just to run that through, boom, and then it's out of here. And it looks like the main issue for utilities is really going to be associated with that frontal boundary, and just out ahead of it with strong southerly channeling winds in the Champlain Valley, as well as gusts that will be shifting from south to westerly as the cold front moves on through the region. And we're looking at the WRF model here, and the same kind of thing. We see a line that'll start to form roughly around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock here, and this is that flare-up. A lot of energy working up the line and enhancing the area a little further to the north. And these are probably thunderstorms that are going to be setting up and firing. So the way this works hour by hour, this is roughly about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I should say 4 o'clock in the afternoon there. That's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and then 7 o'clock. It's just now getting into Vermont. I think this might be lagging just a little bit, but some pretty heavy precip coming off the eastern slopes, and probably some locally strong gusty winds at that point in time, roughly around 7 o'clock. Just to run that again, and then the line continues to traverse east, and the gusty winds are pretty much out of here by around 10 o'clock, 9, 10 o'clock. A quick look at thunderstorms here and how they develop. Right here, you can see a lot of it does shift off to the south and east, according to the SREF model, Short Range Ensemble. Looking at the HRRR model, this is valid 11, noon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock, 7, and by 9 o'clock, starting to see snow mix in, especially in the northern areas of the Green Mountains. I think this will be further south as well, and it's primarily transitioning to wet snow before the back edge begins to pull out of the region, roughly by 1 o'clock in the morning. That's it from here. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.